back to Rare, and once he knows we're here... guess you're right. Alright, time to zip it. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew, that was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things! Fire. Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arleccino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while. Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute. I recognize that.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How considerate of... Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on...
Then let's start downstairs.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have...
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one...
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in.
I see. Then let's get... But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime tea party companion of Columbina's.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet...
Oh, the feelings...
A Fatui Harbin.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbin.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just, we have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the...
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that...
All right.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two long, long ago. It is said that the people of Conria were... But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed. Hence the name of the new dynasty that...
still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as What's the matter?
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flindis,
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, she was a researcher at the university.
Oh, and one more thing. For some...
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. The Lindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain!
If we could somehow find her...
It's possible. But it would take a miracle. That merchant who never knows. Dori Sangama.
All right, then. Let's keep working on our Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino. As for the other...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had... At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too.
I'll head back to the Kira...
Feels good knowing we've all got... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely been... I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then!
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything...
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here?
A tad late. The others have already set off. Everything going smoothly.
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoy, I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right. Oh, right! Inefa?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt, but according to Flint's intel, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words...
Flint's. I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything...
I told you!
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions.
What?
They were betting.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it?
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still...
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment.
Here, this will serve as a good spot.
Arleccino, hold up a second! Since you brought us all this way, we still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that...
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first... But the more I thought about it, the more I realized. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion... Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But together with my own investigations over the past few years... For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the... You all understand the nature...
If I recall correctly.
Yes. And that's the Anyway, the...
Paimon has a question! So, the Crimson Moon that the Carian... Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like, but I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their... Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact. Still, even with...
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see...
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is... Anyway, time is against it. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you...
That's right. The iridescent moon is already part of who you...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. In the Crimson Moon.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with power. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, have you died? Did you see it? Until they finally... The adults embraced the children who... The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this...
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense...
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage. In short, I can open a path. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. Very well. Then...
Traveler, spare me a little... Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the 2 realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice as you're crossing over. No matter what voice...
Got it!
I sense a sinister gloom inside. But also, I feel that I'm about to meet an old friend.
The abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken...
Careful. There's something... Paimon's right behind... By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible? Yoo-hoo!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Shine down! Rev the engines! There is no escape! Switching gears.
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see... Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water! Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of... Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. these mechanisms?
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading...
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rerear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her? Oh yeah. So...
The Abyss has made this space. Maybe that's why some of the...
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem, Waning Moon. For me, of all people...
We need to find a way to get it working again! Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Shine down! See, so the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key. If it really does exist. With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should... Oh, Rerear. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. If only I...
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Felindis' voice mentioned a...
It must be.
And there's no time to lose! These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow! That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an If we can purify the abyssal power within... It's so... cold. Is it you?
Huh?
At long last. I'm sorry. I lied to you. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece. Tell me, what was it that... You look so... puzzled. But trust me when I say...
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost, for a fading soul like hers.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's Alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Oh, is that you on... Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hair...
Oh, we're so sorry.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is, I was
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina!
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to...
It's still not enough. There's just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay.
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have... I want to see him gone from Not Cry.
Well, it's good to have something... When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. But now, you're full of vitality.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who we often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Regresa... All right. That's it from me.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture.
Not this blue, then? Oh? It's you. Could you help me? I'll be sure to...
Are you kidding? You know you don't owe us anything, right? Yeah, we'd help you. So?
Well, to be precise...
Huh? The Kuhenki?
Yes. This little one procured a paintbrush. I found a canvas and some paint for her. But though some time has...
Whoa! Are we... Huh! Looks like she's taken an interest.
Perhaps you carry suitable colors on...
We don't usually carry around stuff like that.
This little one was quite...
Huh. Could Luanatar be looking for other colorful things? Come on, let's see what we've got in... Okay, relax. Don't worry. Will these do?
Yes.
Man.
Kuhenki are much like...
Wait.
The ones I've met, yeah.
Huh. So, what is...
Name?
Wait. They do have...
We recognize each other, and...
That doesn't mean you have to... Let's think. Luanatar means so...
I think it would be...
Ooh, sounds nice. Let's... What is it, Molos? Oh, let's see. This is amazing. Paimon was expecting something a lot more childish. Or...
The Kuhenki are adept at sensing their surroundings. When it comes... Huh?
Olama said your birth was recorded by the Frost Moon Scions.
This little one, Malaus, was one of the first
Seems like you're trying to help us to get to know your goddess. Huh? Don't worry, Malaus. Wow, that was quick. This must depict the Frost Moon Scions. What she... Oh, so she...
Was I not supposed to?
Oh, no. It's just a bit...
Well, they were... Yes, Give me your hand. It's not like that. This is proof that we're... friends.
Oh, do you think the others are... Oh, hey, look! They made it! Flint's! Lama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flint's.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came... Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Servarkus, and given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths...
So? Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've...
Wait a sec!
That's right.
By the way, he says it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not as...
Interesting, isn't it?
compliment. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon.
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the... When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma.
Anyway, speaking of long journey...
She's been catching up with old friends.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all...
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some
No need. This is a...
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities.
I understand.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us...
Are you saying we're about to run out of
As a matter of fact, I am. I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Colum... Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people...
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest...
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know...
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the...
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to...
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone.
After all this time apart...
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human...
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now.
I wonder what's taking Nefer...
Perhaps you should go and check in with her.
I just got back.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share under such circumstances. Would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say?
Impressive. She barely fought back at all.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life...
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meet. Feel free to chat.
You're both awfully quiet. Oh. Have either of you ever had your portrait painted?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like...
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway.
Oh, whatever style...
Very well.
You can replicate any style.
I can try. If you show me a sample.
Thank you.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah, for starters.
If you think back to our previous interaction...
You do have a point there. Oh yeah, you'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? What?
Sure. Let's...
Great! Paimon will... And in return, we can get dinner.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so...
Oh, okay then. Anyway, since...
Indeed.
Truth be told,
You're not alone there, my friend. Itlua is a good
so, come on. Let's just keep this between...
That goes without...
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous
Then, in the name of...
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados...
Of course. Just as long...
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehuda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight...
So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here!
Did you...
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a fraud.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moonchan, Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background. Assisted by... Over here, we have Mr. Flints, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned... For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and... Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite
Whoa! That's a lot of people.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your...
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a...
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does...
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job...
It's my eye.
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even...
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential...
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point...
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends?
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of... I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exact. The visionary, Vedifenir, Gold, Rhindaughter, who does... And last, but not least, of the five, Rerir is the...
In other words, you're...
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in...
Strangely, now that it comes to it, the fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, when I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me. But then, I was betrayed.
So, it's personal after all.
I cannot say what... Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel...
Sounds pretty good to me.
Can I borrow your halo?
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides...
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced.
You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though from the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And so far, I have yet to find a solution. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you
Kutar.
Defeating the Reir of Solnari will be no easy task.
Naturally. We should take all...
We've considered several viable plans now. But our choice... Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experience has shaped the... Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to...
Understood.
As for the other two...
So you're placing... You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like you...
Late.
I have faith in you.
Oh?
This isn't about the money.
Look at them getting...
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Is that right? Well...
Anyway, we've got our... Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up...
Hate to say it, friend.
Why?
Quite the opposite. But what...
Thank you for waiting.
That's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsleif.
That's very considerate. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why...
That's because we know what you're capable...
That's one way to put it. Another is this. All right, so here's how... The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my... Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping... Once the ceremony... Lastly...
Well, good luck, everyone.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate...
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our...
So, Paimon's like...
Good. Please.
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some...
But surely you're not...
If you think that... But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand...
Well...
You're such a...
All right, I'm good.
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let's close your eye. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Dainsleif, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? He looks even gloomier than last time.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Neutralized. This one should be archived under purged. Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed, neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed neutralized. Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a... Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and neutralized on... Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed crimson neutralized. Filed. Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon neutralized. Male, 6. Occupation, none.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No.
This memory belonged to Thelindis?
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face, and learned his name is Rerir. And he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as—
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. I want you to kill him. You or—
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson—
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything—
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me—
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty—
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over the Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the— If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch.
The Reir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been— But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only... Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. No matter who I have to face.
Huh? Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! We're not going to survive this, are we? But... what? Felindis!
Sorry, Freether. I heard you, though. He's just following the King's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives!
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant... Truth be told, apart from my teacher...
But as Orlog said, who could
I'll work something out. Trust me. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after...
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I... Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents it... I've got a job, and they're...
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Brain won't sense a thing.
I know that. I'll bet no one's ever heard of
I work clean. No traces.
Make it open above board, though. The king is